Good morning student, Saira. Welcome to you all once again. In the previous video we have discussed about the digestion, what is digestion and what is digestive system, and about organs which are involved in the digestive system. So before moving further, I will give you a quick recap what we did in the previous session. So we have learned about what is digestion. Student, what is digestion? The breaking down of food into simple form inside our body is called digestion. Then after digestion, when food get converted into a simple form, then blood takes the digested food to all part of our body. So what is digestion? Digestion is the process in which food is break down into simple form. After digestion, blood help to transfer the digested food to all part of your body. Next we have seen about what is digestive system. So what is digestive system? Digestion takes place in a number of steps. There are several organs in the body that help in digestion, and these organs make a digestive system. Okay student, when number of organs perform a function together, then it's called a digestive system. When several organs help in a digestion of food, then this is known as digestive system. And we have seen the picture of digestive system. We have seen that various organs involved in the digestive system in the function of digestion. So you have seen various organs are involved: mouth that contains salivary gland, food pipe, liver, stomach, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine, then anus. These are the organs name. What are they? First, food enter in a mouth, then digestion take place in a mouth, then it pass into food pipe which help as a bridge to pass food from mouth to stomach. Then digestion occur in stomach, then it passed into small intestine, then completely digestion occur in small intestine, then undigested food pass into large intestine, and then waste of a body remove out through the anus. And there are two organs which also help in a digestion. They are liver and pancreas. In the previous session we have discussed about the organ that is mouth. We have seen that mouth have various parts which involve in a digestion. Sharp front teeth which help to cut and bite the pieces into small, and flat back teeth which help to make a paste of food, and tongue help in a mixing of saliva. Saliva is a watery form substance which make food smooth, liquid to swell it easily. We have seen that teeth break the food down into small pieces. There are two types of food: the sharp front teeth which help to bite and cut food into smaller pieces, and flat back teeth, it help to grind the food into a paste. Then we have discussed that the function of tongue. What is tongue? Tongue is a soft movable part inside our mouth, and It is used for tasting, licking and speaking, and it is help to mix the saliva with food so that it can be swallowed easily. Next we have discussed about the salivary gland. So salivary gland is a organ which help to secrete a chemical. So there are three pairs of salivary gland present in the mouth, and these glands secrete saliva. And we have seen what is saliva. Saliva, it is watery liquid secreted into the mouth by these three glands. It providing lubrication for chewing and swallowing. Children, in the first lesson you have learned that there are main 5 type of nutrients, that are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamin and mineral. So first nutrient, that is carbohydrate, it's break down into a simple form in a mouth. So digestion of carbohydrate begin in a mouth. Saliva help to break down the starch. Starch, you know, is the one type of carbohydrate into a soluble glucose. Glucose, or you can say sugar, which is a simple form of carbohydrate. Next, when breakdown of carbohydrate occur, then food pass into a food pipe. And you know, food pipe work as a bridge to pass food from mouth to stomach. So food pipe is a thin long tube. Tongue push the food into a thin long tube called food pipe, and the food passes into stomach through the food pipe. Children, now you know that food from mouth is passes into a stomach through food pipe. Now next stage is occur in stomach. You can see here diagram. First step take place in mouth. First step occur in mouth. Then a digested food which is not completely digested is passed into a stomach through the food pipe. Now the digestion occur in stomach. Now we will see the function of stomach, how it help in a digestion. So what is stomach? Stomach is a bag-like organ. You can see here a diagram of stomach. It is a bag-like organ. The stomach muscles chew the food. Chew means here to convert into a powder form with more digestive juices. These juices starts the breakdown protein and fat into simple substance. Now protein and fat are another type of nutrients. So first nutrient, that is carbohydrate, is break down into a simple substance in a mouth. Then protein and fats are break down into a simple substance in a stomach. So children, it is very clear that first nutrient, that is carbohydrate, is break down into a simple substance in a mouth. Then the other nutrients, that is protein and fats, are break down into a simple substance in a stomach. Then the food remains in a stomach for up to 3 hours. Means here the digestion of food occur and the food remain here in a stomach up to 3 hours. Now from here undigested food is passed into a small intestine. So you have seen that digestion start in a mouth, then food is passes into a stomach through food pipe. Now the digestion occur in a stomach, then food is passed into a small intestine where the rest of the digestion occur. So let's see the function of small intestine. So what is small intestine? Small intestines look like a long coiled tube. Here you can see it is very long, but it is coiled and it is in a form of tube. The inner wall of small intestine produce certain juices. Other organs such as liver and pancreas, we have seen that other organs which help in a digestion, they are liver and pancreas. Here they help in a digestion by producing juices into a small intestine. The food mixed with these juices, which is secreted by liver and pancreas and the wall of small intestine, and the completely digested. Then the food is completely digested here. The digested food is absorbed into the blood through the wall of small intestine. In the starting, we have discussed that the digested food is absorbed by the blood, and blood help in the transfer of food into the all parts of body, and the body use these digested food to get energy and get other nutrients which help them to grow, to protect body from the diseases. The blood then we have seen that the blood carry the digested food to all parts of the body, and digested food is used to produce energy and the other things which is needed by the body. Children, in first lesson you have learned that some food are undigestible by the body, means they are not digestible by the body, and they are known as what they are known as? Yes, they are known as roughage or fibers. And you also know the function of fiber? Yes, they help to remove waste out from the body. Next, the undigested food is passed into a large intestine. So we have seen that digestion start from the mouth, then it pass into a stomach through food pipe, then food is transferred into a small intestine where completely digestion occur. Then undigested food, they pass into a large intestine. So next we are going to learn about the function of large intestine. So some part of foods cannot be digested by the body, you know, and they are type of nutrients called roughage or fiber. Yes, the undigested food pass into a pipe-like organ called the large intestine. You can see in this picture, large intestine is a pipe-like organ. And water from the undigested food is absorbed by the large intestine. Children, in the first lesson you have learned that water is also one type of nutrient which is very important for our body. Children, tell me at least how many glasses of water you should drink in a day? Yes, You should drink at least 8 glass of water every day. Okay, the large intestine absorb the water from the undigested food. The solid waste that remain passes out of the body through the anus. You can see here anus, this is anus, and the waste from the body is removed out of from the body through the anus. So we have seen that digestion start in the mouth, then it passes into a stomach through the food pipe, then food is passed into a small intestine where the digestion occur completely. Then undigested food is passed into a large intestine where the undigested food is removed out from the body through the anus, and the water which is present in the undigested food is absorbed here. So children, today we have learned about all the organs which are involved in the digestion. So for today your homework is you have to learn all the names of organs which are involved in digestion, and you have to learn their function. Thank you.